You're not supposed to vibe. You're not supposed to vibe.
Too late.
You dove
resist
into the shallow end
I
right
can't.
away.
I love vibing.
Yeah, okay. Well, so here we are.
Episode 2/1.
One,
1/2.
two,
One or two.
yeah,
Second episode, number 1.
sure. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We are also I don't know. I feel like I have to pass along apologies on episode 0/1.
We'd like
And
to apologize to America, podcasters everywhere, and most importantly, God, for
please forgive us.
the crime that was
It
our audio
was so
quality.
bad. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. If you could hear us in the mine, please send help. But anyway, we've tried. This is our first step in upgrading a little bit.
Yes.
We're not even in the same place now,
No, that we're remote.
and we have this magical technology that
Which
who knew it existed?
a lot of people, for sure.
Yeah,
Lots
many of them.
Many people. But we are discovering things
Yeah,
like newborn babies.
it's a little awkward, but it's fine. It's fine. Here we are.
Here we are. It's called learning and growing.
Yeah, and this is the best way to learn about us.
Watching us fuck up.
Yeah, watching us be completely useless when it comes to technology.
Nope. We are down 1 tonight. Our producer,
Oh,
God rest
Chase
his soul,
is not able to join us.
is not with us because he has a real job.
Hey,
No,
don't get weird about what a real job is.
that's
It's
fair.
2024.
Is
There
this
are
could
real
be a real?
jobs everywhere.
Yep, that's true. It's true. I
By
think
the way, he does. He has a real job.
his credit.
But he's not in Iowa tonight, right?
No, he is closer to you than he is to me.
Don't like that sound.
Hmm. Scary.
Look at that. I get to use my new effects.
I don't like the idea of you having this power, but me not.
Yeah, well, we'll have to
We'll
swap
swap
back
back
and
and
forth.
forth.
And we can add effects, so you
Yes.
can do crazy
Wah,
things.
wah, wah.
Yeah. You can do that. You don't even need a button for that. You can just do
I'm
that
the button.
naturally.
I'm the button.
You're talented.
Thank you. I know. I think much like last episode, we should begin with what we're drinking. So yeah, I'm also not proud of what I'm drinking. So you go first.
I'm drinking literally the last dregs of a different bottle of the same thing we were drinking the first time, which is a Fisher Fisher
California.
Vineyards Insignia. It's okay.
Well, I'm also drinking a bad California Cabernet. Probably worse than what
Nah.
I'm drinking.
Well, okay, yeah.
I'm drinking Josh California Cabernet Sauvignon because it was $2 cheaper than the Pinot Noir.
That Josh guy gets around.
I like Josh. Josh has kind of blown up on TikTok. Well, not recently. It was like a month ago. But everybody was laughing because he's just named Josh. Like, he has no cool wine name. He just named it Josh, which I personally respect.
Really?
He was a guy named Josh, and he made wine, and he said, I'm going to name it Josh. And I can
But you
respect
know that that's not really like that's such a hero story that's been manufactured. That it's a douchebag that happens to be named Josh, and now all of a sudden he's got one of the most popular wines on the planet. He's not a good guy just because he named his wine his own name.
Hang on. I never claimed that he was a good guy. I just said I can respect the hustle. Because
Ah,
if you were a rich douchebag and you were able to just make a wine brand, would you not name it Scott?
I
Well,
would definitely
we're not
not.
going to
I would not ever do that.
That's fair. All right. Well,
So can we just appreciate that regardless of what you think about the wine, Josh is a douchebag.
fair enough. Josh, you suck, and most of your wines do too, but
Yep.
they're cheap and readily available. So
Yeah, very, very available.
cheers to Josh.
Almost as available as milk.
Ew. This is Josh milk.
Put it in your face now. Okay.
Worse somehow.
Wow.
Okay.
We're going to get really uncomfortable about the fact that I'm your father.
Yeah, but at least it's, you know, get used to it now early on and make the personal decision for each one of you, whether you are
Feel
willing to,
good about it, feel bad about it.
yeah, whatever you feel, whether you're willing to join us on this journey.
We don't even know where the journey's going.
None of us do. Join us stumbling blindly along this path.
Yeah, by the way, blind. Yeah.
Blind.
Blind leading the blind.
Literally blind leading the blind.
We are the definition of that.
Yeah. Close to legally. Um, so for a reminder for our loyal audience of our
We have a loyal audience of one so far.
one
The
five-star
first
reviewer.
person to truly give us feedback on this podcast gave us very um, valuable feedback,
So sweet.
but
Um,
she's also someone who is very dear to us.
so thank you, Maggie. Shout out Maggie.
Thank you, Maggie. Um,
We love you.
now we have a platform that we can bring Maggie in anytime we want, anytime she wants.
'Cause yeah.
How scary is that?
Well,
That
I
would be.
wish you hadn't said that because now she will just constantly want to.
Oh, stop it. This is what she got pissed at you about last.
She got mad
Stop
that
it.
she got mad that I dissed her about wanting to join in everything, be involved in everything, which I
I
don't
think
think
it's
is
a great personality trait.
I don't think it was a bad thing.
I don't either.
I think
Maggie loves to be a part of
she
things.
loves being a part of things.
She's the one part of our family that wants to be a part of everything.
That doesn't would not always rather be alone in bed. I think the rest of us just constantly would rather be alone in bed.
As a matter of fact, I'm in a home where everybody else is alone at home in
Alone in bed.
bed.
I'm technically alone at home.
Yeah, right, right. But
So,
well, you've got your boys with you.
yeah, I do have 2 cats, but
They're not
they're
fucking
not
around yet.
currently hanging out with me. They're both asleep. Um,
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad for you later.
well, I kept them up. I kept them up past their afternoon nap time today because it was so nice out that we sat out on the
Oh,
balcony
you were outside.
and
Yeah,
we'll jump on that any chance they get. So,
for sure.
yeah. Um, actually, this whole episode is just about my cats now, so buckle in.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think so.
No, this episode we've decided and we debated what we wanted our you know first real episode to be about. And we wanted to do something interesting, so we thought what else could be more
We were
interesting
at a loss.
than talking about us some more than what we did in the first episode.
Yeah. I love talking about me.
Go ahead. What would you like
No, I don't.
to
I
talk
hate it.
about? Okay.
Stop it. I don't want to talk
We'll
about me.
just each talk about the other person.
Oh, cool. Do that. Yes.
Okay.
Start. Go right
Okay,
now.
I'll go first. So, Scott Trevor Brew.
Oh, don't use the middle
First thing
name.
I would say is
Oh,
he hates his
awful.
middle name. It's
Ugh.
something I've always known. He hates his middle name.
By the
Um,
way, I did meet somebody last week
oh,
whose first name
oh,
is my middle name.
and his middle name is your first name.
No, I didn't get that deep with him.
Damn it, you
But
should
I
have
will I when we get a little bit of a break, like when this is
Right.
done,
Yeah.
I will uh introduce his product.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
It's fun.
It's
Okay, a little
it's
something to look forward to.
it's a
No,
little teaser.
stick around.
Anyway, that's the Trevor portion of the podcast. Go
Okay,
go for it.
now that we've hit our Trevor quota. So this is my dada. His name is Scott. He's almost 51. That's
Yes.
crazy. Next month, almost 51. He's a silly Billy, silly little goose.
Mm, been called Silly Billy before.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, just by you, maybe your mother.
Yeah. I would say the top three characteristics I would assign to you would be mm,
You're working hard.
I was split between saying curious and critical.
Oh,
So if you could combine those into one
let me
word,
think about that.
curical, both, yeah. Um,
I have some thoughts on that.
oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Um, I would say uh, you're silly, you're funny. I think you're a funny, goofy dude.
Huh. How do those two things, curious, critical, funny?
I think you're funny.
That's not real.
I think all of those can be true in one person at once.
Let's hope.
I think I'm pretty critical, but I'm also quite a hoot.
Well, we haven't gotten to you yet,
Me,
so
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. It's all about Trevor.
can you finish
Um,
with me?
yeah,
Like,
I have to come up
say
with more.
nice things about me.
Hang on. Let me come up with a third characteristic about you.
Yeah, keep working.
I've only known you my whole life.
Dig deep.
Um,
Yeah, you can't look in your notes. It's not going to help you.
entrepreneurial?
That's a. Can you spell that word?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. I can't either, so it's okay.
Okay, cool. Same page at least.
No, that's
Entrepreneurial.
lovely. I am honored and um I feel known and loved.
Aw, as mommy would say.
Yes.
How
Uh
okay, my turn, my turn.
yeah. Uh okay. So, I can also claim to have known you your whole life.
Life. Yep.
Um and I feel that I don't know why I'm gonna just fall right into the three things about you. Like that's whatever. I'm just
Well,
gonna talk about you.
oh, I mean,
You're, I don't. You don't need the three things that are most important about you. The things that I have found um, most impactful about who you are. You were a boss before you should have ever had to be a boss. You were the third child of six,
yep.
and you were in charge. Like from the moment you could read, you were in charge.
Third, third child of six, but importantly, first daughter.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
I think
Well, I mean, let's let's not bury the lead on future episodes because that might be something, but that
daughterhood.
might be something we talk about at some point. I'm talking about it right now as this is an important element of who
Yeah,
I feel you are.
I would 100% agree with
You were in charge from a very young age. That said, you were also somebody who uh, I think at a very young age understood that you didn't necessarily have it all put together, and there were some struggles,
that. Mhm.
and it was um, the thing that strikes me is that you leaned into family in struggles
Mhm.
during a time when a lot of your peers didn't do that,
Yeah.
and and that just strengthened relationships in the family, and that was
100%.
kind of a cool thing. Like it it makes it so that I feel like I know you even more deeply as a human being, and that's cool.
Yeah, 100%. And I'd like to give credit to you and mom because the leaning on the family was something that was um, like so ingrained in the family like dynamic, like
Hmm.
immediately was like we're home base. You always have us. We'll always be a soft place to land, and that was true like my entire childhood. Like that was always something that was kind of like hammered in, like no matter what, like family's always your landing spot. And so when things were kind of all going to shit, like it wasn't even something that I debated. It was just like, damn, shit sucks. Like,
Hmm.
but my family's here. So,
Yeah, and that's the I don't even think it was something that we planned out and had some kind of grand
mhm,
scheme of. It was just sort of, this is how you react in the moment, and the way you react in the moment is, I love these creatures. I can see that somebody is struggling.
mhm,
What's the reaction? What do you want to do? You want to discipline because the behavior isn't quite right, or do you want to just love the person
yeah,
because they're struggling with something?
yeah,
And, there's a balance there, as people get older and as the kids get older and everything. It's like there's differences there, but the instinct, um to just love and know that the job is to be and be with
mhm,
the family. Like this is
yeah,
something really important, that we are a resource, and we are a safe place to just, if you're struggling, you come home and you get a hug at the very
at
minimum.
the very least, yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so, but
Damn,
that I'm sorry that turned.
it got
uh,
deep, folks.
I know, I'm sorry, but it turned away from talking about who you are in my evaluation of you, because you've been a badass from the beginning. And, um, and you've worked through things, and you've been a warrior that way. But now also, it's just, like, the current version of my relationship with you is, I'm in awe.
Aw,
You are in such a great academic position, and you're doing amazing things there. You're in a great relationship situation, and it's like, it's you're an adult now, and
I know,
that's why we get to do
scary.
this.
I know, it's scary.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah,
I
it
I
is weird.
sent you a text last week, and it was just emoji, 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 emoji. But it was an
That
accurate representation of what's going on.
let
And
me pull it up.
yeah,
Let me pull up this emoji string that
are we
also
allowed? Can we? Is there? We don't even know how to put that into this.
no, okay. It was cringe face, sad face, crazy face, sweating face, laughing face, star eyes,
Yeah,
which
it's just parenting. It's just parenting.
slash my life in general so far,
Yeah.
I would say. It's kind of the journey I feel like I've been on. But also parenting, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a parent. Unless you count my kitties.
I don't.
I do.
We can talk about that, but this
Yes.
is all about getting to know us, right? We're
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah. We are getting okay.
getting
Yeah.
to.
So we thought we would take this episode as just like a chance to maybe introduce some things that individually we're interested in. Like our I would say like the things that we are most deeply passionate about.
Yeah.
as well as the things that together in our relationship, or maybe even as in the family as a whole, things that we're interested in. Can you hear my siren?
Yeah, are they coming to get you?
I live right next to a fire station, so
Oh,
yeah,
you're very safe.
I'm so safe. I'm so safe. Yeah, maybe some things that there will be future episodes about. I mean, most likely, we love to chit chat about stuff that we like.
We're definitely going to talk about everything, right? Like it's going to be,
Ever? Or
well, I mean,
well, the McElroys.
finches. Sorry. I'm sorry I said it again. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna have to get to that episode pretty soon because,
Just
or
just
never,
urge it.
or never, and we just keep referencing it forever and never actually do it, which I would personally be very happy with.
We might have to rename the podcast, the Finches podcast.
I don't want to.
Okay, I don't either.
I don't know if I want to honor Matt Baxter in such a way.
Okay, you don't have to keep yelling at me. It's
Matthew, you better zip it right now, you weird little ginger. Oh,
wow. Hmm.
hopefully he never listens
Hey,
to this. I hope he never listens to it.
not allowed to say that.
I think I'm allowed to be mean to gingers,
Especially when it's Matt Baxter. Yeah.
especially when it's Matt Baxter. Okay, moving on from Matt Baxter,
Thank you.
a person nobody except us knows.
Nobody.
Oh man.
But by the way, we're just talking to ourselves right now. So.
I actually go into this every time we press record, every 2 times we press record, just imagining I'm speaking to an audience of millions. And I think you should try it because it's very fun.
If I can keep the wine from not spilling out my nose. Oh.
I don't know why you're laughing so hard. It's not that funny.
I mean, I love you. You're my daughter.
Uh-oh.
I love doing this,
Uh-oh.
but no one cares.
I care.
Well, no, you care. Yeah, we care,
We
but no
care.
one cares.
Our one reviewer cares.
Yes, no, we're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna have a blast doing this,
Yeah.
but no one cares.
Hey, Dad, we have to manifest.
Man,
Manifest it.
I've tried that for you. You've witnessed it. I've tried that so many times with scratch off lottery tickets. It doesn't
Well,
work.
no, it does because they always advertise it. What, 1.6 bajillion million dollars. And
Bajillion million.
yeah, and you're just not buying that one. You're buying the ones that aren't those.
You're
And
just
that's
saying I have to get better at
your
it?
fault. Yes.
No.
Just keep
It's
practicing.
all about skill.
Yeah, it's a skill issue.
What you what you practice, you get good at. That's one of the things your mother always said. Still says.
Really? Does she say that?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It's
know if I've
it's why
ever
you
heard her
shouldn't
say that.
don't say mean things.
Because you'll get
Because
good at it?
if you practice it, you get good at it. It's
Okay.
actually a really smart thing to say to children. Like,
I don't know about that. Because if you said that to me as like an 8-year-old, I'd be like, good, I want to get good at it.
yeah, no. You have to say it in the right
Okay.
moments.
Okay. Because I do remember her saying, don't, not seriously, but like, don't make that face. Your face will stay like that.
Yeah, no, that's a
But
different.
that's like a joke that
Yeah, that's a joke.
adults say to children.
You
I
were
don't know.
never dumb enough to ever believe that.
And she was never saying it seriously, but
By the way, some people have children that are dumb enough.
well, okay. Actually, let's
That's
talk about
expected.
this. I'm changing the subject of this
Oh,
episode.
let's do it.
And
Go.
I
Go
think
hard.
it's fun because it's the question of a child to a parent,
Hmm.
especially a child who intends to never create gremlins of her own.
Wait, what? Huh?
Hang on, I'm getting to the question. And the question is this: why do parents insist on constantly lying to their children about stuff that's so dumb that it doesn't matter?
Hmm.
And here's my number one example: Santa Claus. Although you don't count because you guys never lied to us about Santa.
Okay, okay, that's what I was about to say. Like, don't why are you like setting this up
Okay,
like
hang
we
on.
have some kind of conflict when there's
No,
no conflict?
there is. I'm fighting you
Don't fight
specifically.
me.
I'm fighting you specifically, and I'm gonna win. And here's my number two example: the
Oh,
Tooth
wait.
Fairy, because you guys did try to Tooth Fairy us for a while. I remember.
Or you didn't want the money? Is that what you're saying? You didn't want the
I
money.
did want the money, but I don't understand why I had to be lied to.
Uh, because we had to perpetuate the myth of the
Mhm.
creepy fairy creature that wants children's teeth.
Good,
It's
good.
really, really lovely. And there's no beginning or end of that. There's no point to it. It's just the
Okay.
creepy fairy creature that
So good.
wants to collect children's teeth. It's the worst of the worst.
Why did we do that as humans,
I
as a
am
community?
cultural momentum.
There's got to be some actual history behind this that we are not going to look up.
Okay, so I want to go back, but you
Okay.
laid a bunch of shit on me, and I'm gonna back it up, and
Talk your shit, Dad.
we're gonna talk about how the first thing you said
Oh no.
was about how you don't want gremlins.
Yeah, I don't want him.
Well,
Well,
you're a motherfucking gremlin. You're my gremlin.
yeah, I'm not
So
doing that. I,
why are
I,
you judging so hard
I'm
on
not
people who
judging.
want gremlins?
I'm not judging on people who want gremlins. I'm just saying that I don't and that they are gremlins.
So you are gremlin.
Yeah, I am gremlin.
So I
The world
understand
is gremlin.
what?
Everyone in the world is gremlin because we are all children
Hmm.
of someone.
Yeah, so I just do not accept that premise. Like all
Fair enough.
children are not gremlins.
Okay, fair enough.
All children are temporarily
They're all angels.
awful little bleh
Gremlins, one might say.
things, but they're not permanently that.
Okay, some are.
You weren't.
No, but I would say I'm the shining example of an
I don't think so.
outlier.
Maggie's not that. Maggie's not a permanent gremlin. As a matter of fact, none of
Oh no.
my 6
Oh no,
children.
we disconnected. Dada, come back.
We did not
He's
disconnect.
gone.
I'm still here.
He's dead. He died.
I'm still here. Are you still
Okay,
here?
it's just me.
No, she's not.
Well, let me talk more about children then, because I feel like, audience, you will